And good morning. It is Tuesday, July the 14th, and welcome to Scotty Ray's Weather as we begin a brand new day. Kind of warm outside today. We started it off at 75. We'll get into what the highs are and what the rain chances are going to be here in just a little bit. Lots of news stories as well coming up as we all get prepared to head back to school. Hopefully, everything is going to work out. I know the soft opening Lauderdale County and the surrounding areas are going to have for the first couple of weeks. There will be an adjustment to people. But we're trying to get moving again and get things back. The coronavirus, we'll go over those numbers again this morning and see where we are as of late yesterday afternoon. Well, I do hope your day is well, that you've got a smile and ready to tackle the world. Let's find out what the National Weather Service tells us about this heat wave that we've got going on this morning as we go over to take a look. Heat stress today. We've got Kemper, we've got Neshoba, we've got Winston, Clark. All of these areas here in the yellow are in the one area, which is 105 is what we're expecting. As you go west and southwest of here, it'll get that elevated up to 110. But nonetheless, it's going to be bad outside. If you've gone anywhere the last couple of days, it's miserable to be out there. As the old folks used to say, do it early or do it late to be able to handle it if you've got to be out there, because it can give you a heat stroke. As we look toward the rest of the week, with the heat indices or heat index, I like to say, because it just makes more sense to me. What we've got tomorrow, pretty much the same as today, and maybe a little bit of break from Lauderdale County southward. Still Kemper and Neshoba and all of these Noxubee and Winstons will be in this Thursday and Friday. We'll watch that closely, but nonetheless, it's going to be hot, it's going to be warm, and you just need to take care of yourself. So what does the forecast hold for us today? Let's go to radar this morning and take a look at, see what it's showing here. Now, we've got no rain in the immediate area whatsoever as we back out and look at this all over Alabama. And as we move toward Louisiana, nothing all the way to Texas. Absolutely no rain. But if you'll notice these shaded areas here, these are heat advisories. And the purple is the excessive. So we've got this. Look at this, how far this goes back, all the way through Texas, an entire state. Pretty much under a heat wave excessive there. And it's hot in Texas. I don't know if you've been out there lately. But again, here locally, the closest rain that we can find is west of Kansas City near Wichita. So hot and not a whole lot of rain going on there. So what does the forecast hold for us this morning as we go to that? Today, we do have a 20% chance of showers and thunderstorms. And again, this will be into the afternoon, about 2 o'clock or later, most likely later is where I would put it. Otherwise, a sunny day, 96 at heat index at 103. That's right, 103 for the day. Tonight, a low of 74 as we move into tomorrow, 50% chance of showers, 94 for a high, heat index 99. As we go to Thursday, 40% chance of rain. And by Friday, we still have that 30% chance of showers in there. Highs will be at least around 95 is what we're expecting on that. So warm weather all week long. The heat index is going to just be terrible. There's no other way to word this. So if you're going to be out, keep in mind just how bad this is going to be. So it's going to be rough out there. Well, as we turn to what's going on nationwide, we turn to take a look at the news this morning. California, once again, is starting to close down due to COVID. And I got a misspelled word there. I just saw that. The COVID numbers are increasing. They're closing outdoor operations. Fitness centers are going back. Churches are going to be closed. Also hair salons, barbershops, the malls. Also, when it comes to the inside operations, restaurants, movie theaters, it's getting shut down once again, and that's going to hurt the economy. I know that it's on the rise, and I don't have the answer. But, boy, I hope this is not a trend to go back over the United States again. The Washington's Redskins are going to change their name and their logo. It's official after 87 years. Now, they still haven't come up with a name yet. They're still pondering on that, back and forth of what it will be. But that is the latest of political correctness of changing names. As we move on, New York City says that they're going to fine Governor Cuomo $2,000 for people, out-of-state travelers, that don't check in quarantine. They're serious about that. I don't know. We'll watch that. Out-of-state travelers from designated high COVID states must provide their contact information upon arrival in the state. If you do not, you can get that fine. So that's the latest from New York. You don't have to worry about me being there for a while just because it's just too much happening. As we look at this now, everything that has gone on, of things being tore up, things being shut down. And you know your paycheck has been affected by this. You don't have what you used to. And they're talking about they got to make it up. Property taxes going up, probably nationwide. Nashville already said that it will be increasing 34%. I don't know about you, but I don't have the money to do that. If somebody was to raise it, I couldn't handle it. And I think pretty much the rest of the nation is in the same shape. They just can't take anymore. If you don't have it, you can't get more out of the people that aren't making it. That's why your money is down. Just small thoughts this morning, but be on the lookout for that. As we move forward, churches are being burned, and this is something really, really that needs to be watched. Churches are being burned from Florida to California. They're mostly Catholic churches. Last weekend, there was a string of churches vandalized or burned. Does it tie into some other plan? It's possible. It hasn't been linked yet, but watch out for your church. You just don't know this day and time of what people are planning and what they are up to. But that is definitely something. Keep an eye on that, because most of your major news networks aren't reporting that. They're not going deep into that. As we move forward, they're free after 30 years. I once had a school teacher that told me that they would rather see 10 guilty men walk free than one innocent man go to prison for something he didn't do. And I have to agree with that. These two gentlemen were accused of a crime that they didn't commit and spent 30 years in jail due to someone giving false testimony. Bad news. Bad for them. And they're out, finally vindicated. And, of course, we knew yesterday that Kelly Preston passed away due to breast cancer, and that was rough for John Travolta and them. I think he's had a bunch of tragedies happen in his life. Our prayers go out to him and his family.
One thing that is certain in uncertain times, EMEPA's commitment to you. Visit EMEPA.com or call 601-581-8600 to stay in touch. Stay healthy, stay home, and we'll get through this together the cooperative way.
During these challenging times, there are some things that you can count on every day. One of them is that Rick Justice Automotive will work hard to help you find just the right vehicle. Rick Justice has late model, low mileage vehicles and 72-month, 72,000-mile warranties available on all vehicles. Come see us today, and we'll show you how we've been helping your friends and relatives find the car, truck, or SUV that was right for them. We will earn your business.
Make sure Tom does a little something for me today. Look, if you're needing to have some lettering done to your vehicles, I know you've heard me talk about Graphics Guru before. They're located on B Street here in Meridian. But if you need some lettering done to your vehicle, this is where you need to go. Maybe you've got some 18-wheelers. Maybe you've got a small business that needs signage on your trucks. They can do that as well. They can put that on there just as these two here in these pictures here. Whatever you're looking for when it comes to graphics, they can do wraps for your vehicles. Drop in to see Zane today. He can help you out from just getting a name on a cooler to all the way of getting, like here, this bottom picture of getting snow biz there, getting your trailer wrapped. Whatever the need is, they've got it for you there. Drop in and see them on B Street. Again, for any of your graphics needs, that's Graphics Guru here on B Street in Meridian. They'll certainly help you out and do whatever they can to help you. As we go back and we take a look at what's going on with the weather, what do we know for the rest of the week? Let's go to our extended forecast and pull that back up. As we look at this, for the remainder of the week, our rain chances still hover between 30 to 40%, and then back to next week with a 50% chance. So it's been pretty steady. Again, today we've got that 20% chance. That's not a lot, but it's still out there. As we look for that heat index today, 103. Keep that in mind. Going to be extremely warm. And I know yesterday that it said 0% chance of rain, but I swear, I really think I was going along about where Marvin's is, and I think some rain hit my windshield. They come out of nowhere. But that's the way it was. And again, I want to thank you for dropping in this morning and being a part of everything and sharing with us. Also, that's right.
Scotty Ray's Weather is brought to you by
Shop local whenever you can. They're good folks here in the Meridian area, and they want to help you, and you help them stay in business. And a big thank you to all of our sponsors this morning. Hope you have a great day, and as always, should the weather turn bad, I'll break in and give you street-by-street coverage as it comes near your home. That's all here from Scotty Ray's Weather. Thanks for tuning in this morning.